Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Amalia Sarahvina Zakiyya. I am a new student of the Yogyakarta Health Polytechnic and majoring in the Laboratory Technology Applied Undergraduate Program. I am from Bantul, Yogyakarta, and in this video, I will explain something to you about HIV/AIDS on a poster I've made. HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, is a virus that infects white blood cells and causes a decrease in a person's immune system. HIV lowers a person's immune system as a whole and makes an infected person susceptible to various diseases. If this virus is not treated quickly, it will develop into AIDS, which is the final stage of HIV infection. The body is no longer able to fight off the infection it causes. Some of the symptoms of HIV/AIDS include fever, fatigue, weight loss, swollen lymph nodes, and fungal infection. Due to a weak immune system, an infected person will fall prey to unusual infection, i.e., persistent fever, skin rash, mouth sores, night sweats, and many more. HIV/AIDS is considered a contagious and dangerous disease. Moreover, there is currently no treatment or cure available to cure HIV/AIDS. As a result, the disease is life-threatening. Even so, other drugs that are helpful in preventing the growth of the virus need to be consumed by people with HIV/AIDS. By taking these drugs regularly will prolong life expectancy and also reduce complication. It is also recommended to routinely carry out ERT therapy to minimize damage to the immune system. If someone close to them is infected with HIV/AIDS, almost everyone will feel afraid and anxious. In fact, it is also possible to stay away from and ostracize them. Their actions were wrong. Excessive fear of contracting the HIV/AIDS virus creates a bad view of people living with HIV/AIDS. Things like this happen because there is still a lack of knowledge about HIV/AIDS. Many think that HIV/AIDS is transmitted through shaking hands, touching, food, air, swimming together in the pool, using the toilet, insect bites, sharing plates, and coughing. Whereas the disease is only transmitted through sexual intercourse, namely through seminal fluid or vaginal fluid, sharing needles, and through breast milk of HIV/AIDS positive mothers. Transmission of HIV/AIDS can also occur through contact with open wound with sufferers. If someone has a wound on his skin and accidentally touches the wound of an HIV/AIDS patient, then that person will be infected with the HIV virus. A person must regularly and routinely test before having sexual intercourse to find out the HIV status of himself and his partner. A man is required to wear a condom during sexual intercourse and limit himself to the number of partners he has sex with. One should keep away from needles that have been used repeatedly and have not been sterilized. Transmission of HIV/AIDS can be prevented by being loyal to one's partner, because love should not kill. avoiding sharing needles and sharing needles, as well as outreach and education programs about the transmission, prevention, and treatment of HIV/AIDS in the community. It would be nice if we give support to people living with HIV/AIDS and as much as possible be friends telling stories to people living with HIV/AIDS so that they don't feel alone in dealing with their condition. Our support will encourage people living with HIV/AIDS to undergo long-term treatment. HIV is not death sentence for the sufferer. HIV is a virus that can cause loss of human immunity. HIV is not something to be feared so that it becomes a scourge that seems to threaten human life. As long as the sufferer wants to maintain his body condition, he will live a normal and healthy life. And as long as the sufferer also maintains and can change his behavior, transmission will not occur. Let's together embrace people with HIV/AIDS by staying away from the disease, not the persons. Spread the knowledge, not the virus. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.